Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting adventure in the world of Let's Get Real with your friend of mine, Mr. Bob Richards. Bob, how you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful, Michael. Thank you. Thanks for having me on today. I'm excited about today's podcast.
Well, I am too. How are things going over there at Berkshire Hathaway in St. George, Utah?
Life is good. Berkshire's great. We've had a lot of good things that have been happening. Seeing a lot of things that have been working well with sellers and with buyers right now in today's market. Every day is a blessed day.
Well, then, let us get right to it, shall we?
Let us do so.
What have you got here?
You know what? It's show and tell time. Okay, remember show and tell growing up. Okay, so this is what's called a head of lettuce. Can you see it? I think
I
everybody
can see
pretty
it.
much can see it. Okay,
I can
so
see
it's
it.
real. I got it from Lynn's this morning. So this is our show and tell piece today. And when you think of lettuce, you think of, okay, I'm going to have a salad, maybe breadstick or roll or something else like that. And maybe it's the prelude to dinner. Maybe it's served prior to the entree. Maybe it's served at the same time as the entree. Does that really matter based on our conversation today, Michael?
Doesn't matter.
No, just it doesn't. But okay, so here's where the didn't I'm here all week
Okay.
thing is. I find a lot of people that are saying, "Let us." Did you get it? Let us think about it. Let us pray about it. Let us sleep on it. Let us talk it over. Let us talk to our family, grandma, whoever it might be. Let's see here. Oh, let us get back to you. That's a famous one. Let us get back to you. Okay. Another one that is I don't know if I mentioned this before. Let's talk about it, or let's talk it over. And so these are just some of the things that I hear in my business a lot, especially lately, is this lettuce excuse, if you will.
Yeah.
And I think that people need to understand and know that when you make that kind of decision, it's a choice. One of yours and my favorite bands is Rush, and on one of their songs called Free Will, it says, "If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice," and that's the honest to goodness truth. When you find where you are in a situation where decisions need to be made, is your decision not to do anything, and then what does that mean? I don't know if you've ever had any experience like that, Michael, with a purchase of something, whether it be a guitar, whether it be something for your wife or you. Uh, tell me has been some of your experience, not necessarily just real estate oriented.
Well, in my marketing advertising company, and I've been involved with sales my whole life.
Hmm.
I've heard the lettuce response many, many times. Generally, it can mean a number of things. Maybe the customer is not prepared properly. Maybe they were just trying to be polite and give you the appointment. Maybe they really have no idea what's going on. Maybe the husband hasn't talked to the wife, or vice versa. So let us think about it because they really haven't made a decision.
Right.
There's a number of reasons why. A lot of times it's just they're afraid to make a decision. So I would recommend what I found, and I would tell anybody who's looking to purchase anything, whether it's a house, a guitar, or whatever, you need to go into it prepared to, like, if this is a really great opportunity, you need to be prepared to jump on it. Make sure you go and you get pre-qualified with a lender if you're looking to
Hmm.
buy, so you don't have to do let us talk to our lender to see if we can
Yes.
get prepared. Well, get rid of all the lettuces up front. Save the lettuce for the salad and go prepared so you don't have to do the old let us think about it, let us talk it over. All it is it wastes a lot of time.
You're absolutely right. And I would say that there's probably some validity there with the lender, but you're right. If you're in a situation where, well, we kind of sort of think we might be able to maybe someday buy it, then why are you looking? If
Yeah.
like you said, Michael, if it is something that is you're ready to decide, well, make sure those other moving parts are in place to see that happens. Let me take a spin on it. I'll ask you this
Sure.
question.
Sure.
So, if you put dressing on a salad, what does that do to the salad?
It makes it more flavorful and easier to enjoy,
It does.
and I can eat more of it.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I've had just plain lettuce before. Not my favorite. But you put some dressing on there, and say, "Wow, this gives it some kick. This gives us
Right.
some good flavor. It gives us." So how could you tie that into real estate?
Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to maybe fix the outside. Maybe it needs to go to paint this dressing. Maybe we need some paint on the inside. Oh my gosh, look at the dog stains on that carpet. let's let's dress it up with some fresh carpet, new carpet, some fresh paint, and let's do it. So there's all kinds of ways that instead of let us talk about it, it's like let us talk what color paint we want to choose for that master bedroom. Go prepared. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And talk to somebody that's been doing this for, and well, I'll just say case in point, look at the decades that I've done this. I know exactly what paint to choose.
Yeah.
I know the paint that's going to sell the house. I know the carpet that's going to sell the house. I know the engineered wood or vinyl or luxury vinyl, whatever it might be that is being selected. I know the appliances to select. I know the lighting to choose. Those kind of things you don't need to you don't want to take in, or excuse me, you don't want to have guesswork there.
No.
And you say, well, I like this. It's not about you. You're selling the house, and so you want to make sure that the dressing that you have, the croutons, the cheese, the tomatoes, whatever you put on your salad, are all combined to make that salad just the best presentation
Yeah.
and tasting salad that you've ever had as a seller. And then buyers are going to be like, that looks delicious. I want it. I want some right now. And so, we're not necessarily being facetious. This is true stuff. I mean, I
Yes.
used a little gimmick with a head of lettuce, but, we're all in this kind of a situation no matter what kind of purchase we make. But especially on the housing end of things, you do have to make sure that as a seller, the presentation is ready. You don't say, well, we'll offer an allowance. People don't see an allowance. They only see the finished product. And I say, you know what? If you offer an allowance, they're going to discount the price themselves and then the allowance. So if you're offering 10,000 in allowances, they'll probably offer you about $20 to $22,000 in concessions, knowing that you're already giving away 10,000.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, Michael?
Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah. So if you're selling the house, the dressing is here's some things for the dressing. Number one, vacuum the floor, clean it up, get the dishes out of the sink. You might
Uh-huh.
want to clean the bathroom as well. And if you've got picture, like holes in the wall, paint the wall, do all this stuff. I saw a house the other day, and they had to do they had to do the price allowance. You know, the reason why is that the entire bathroom was painted bright red. I mean, it looked like a
Oh,
bathroom. I'll need to be polite here. That one might see in the Bunny Ranch Escort hotel. And they're wondering, why do we have to lower the price? Well, this bedroom really isn't.
yeah,
So
yeah,
if you've got red walls in your bathroom bedroom, just paint them white. Just dress it up. Ba-
absolutely.
Red bathrooms are a little too much flavor. A
A
little too
little
much
too
flavor.
much. Oh boy, that hits you right in the face and gives you
Yeah,
an instant headache, I think.
yeah.
No thanks.
So let us remember those tips when we're looking to sell our house quickly and for the top dollar in the marketplace.
Absolutely. Yeah, people will appreciate that. They'll feel like, hey, these guys have done it right. They provided me a home to look at and consider to purchase, and they've got it presented in such a way that's very enticing, gets my juices flowing, It makes my desire to increase. It makes my interest to be more effective. I mean, all of that stuff just makes such a world of difference. And people are like, "It's just a house." No, it's not. It's a lot of money, is what it is. And the more you leave on the table, boy, the less fortunate you might be on the next step of your real estate transactions.
So, Bob, you have me convinced. I'm motivated to sell my house. I'm going to list it with you. How can I get a hold of you?
Well, let us say
Let us
that.
get a hold of you.
Let us take it all of me. So 435-703-8824 is my cell phone, Michael. Bob at Buy Utah, that's BUYUTAH.com is my email address. And of course, buyutah.com is my domain name. And again, I'm at Berkshire Hathaway Real Estate. We're right in the downtown St. George area on St. George Boulevard and Main. Right directly behind Pizza Factory and the door into the Painted Pony restaurant.
Cool. And let's remember that you guys can watch, listen, and subscribe and share to Bob's podcast on YouTube. Let's Get Real. And also he's on all the major podcast channels. Bob, thank you so much. We'll see you again next time. And I know you've got the next podcast. We're going to be talking some changes in coming soon listings.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about that. All right, we'll see you guys later. Take care, Bob.